This Good Morning Northwest morning spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is now 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
Yeah, Mark is talking about some snow coming up in the forecast.
Yeah, but let's get right to that breaking news. An arrest overnight in the shooting of 3 Palestinian college students in Burlington, Vermont. 48-year-old Jason Eaton was taken into custody near the shooting scene, which was in front of his apartment. Authorities say 2 of the victims were wearing traditional Palestinian scarves while bowling over Thanksgiving break. They were reportedly speaking Arabic while returning to one of their relatives' homes when police say the suspect, described as a white man with a beard, approached them and fired at least 4 rounds without saying a word and then ran off. Eaton is expected to be arraigned later this morning.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our First Alert Weather, and the First Alert Weather app really coming in this weekend, it'd be great to have. We're sitting at 26 degrees currently, a little bit of light fog, 24 into Coeur d'Alene, and more dense fog north of Deer Park and also around the Tri-Cities where some of that's freezing to roadways. So if you're heading that way, be on the lookout. Our high today into the mid-30s. Wind's going to be light.
Multiple school districts in our area are asking voters to approve new school levies next year. In West Valley, there is mixed reaction to the school district asking for voters to pay a $92 million bond and a $30 million levy next February. If your home is valued at $370,000, the district would collect $1,454 in 2025 if the levy passes. That's a $12 increase every month.
And in the Meade School District, they're planning to ask voters to approve a $91 million levy next year. It would pay for extracurricular activities for the next 3 years, starting in 2025. 14% of the school's budget is coming from that levy.
Spokane Public Schools will ask voters to approve a $200 million bond and a levy. If passed, the bond will fund school renovations and also replace Adams and Balboa elementaries. The levy would pay for extracurricular activities, nurses, counselors, and other things. In Spokane, you'll vote on the bond and levy in February. And here's what it would cost you. If you live in a home valued at $450,000, you'll pay about $1,737 in bond and levy fees.
Around the Northwest, school bells will be ringing in Portland today. The teachers union and the school district have reached a tentative agreement on a new contract. Union officials say the new deal will provide a pay bump for teachers and addresses issues like class sizes and planning periods for educators.
Human remains were found by a group of hunters in Kootenai County yesterday morning. According to the sheriff's office, they were found near Timber Ridge Road near Twin Lakes. Investigators say they have been there for months. As of now, the cause of death and identity is not known. This is a developing story. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
5 people from Moscow are now recovering from crashing into a ditch on Saturday night. Washington State Patrol says that they were driving on Highway 26 when the car lost control on an icy road. Investigators say the car rolled over into the ditch. The passengers were all taken to a hospital. The cause of the crash, is still under investigation.
In Coeur d'Alene, a 20-year-old man faces charges accused of firing a gun multiple times through a door at a house party, injuring multiple people. The shooting happened at an apartment complex at West Hanley Avenue and West Voltaire Lane. Coeur d'Alene police say 20-year-old Elijah James Hocking was at a party when he pulled out a handgun. He was pushed out the door, and once he was outside, began firing shots through the door, hitting 2 people. Detectives got an arrest warrant for Hocking. He was arrested at his home.
Well, this morning, Spokane police are searching for a car that was involved in a hit-and-run crash in northwest Spokane. Police say that the crash happened around 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon at the intersection of Ash Street and Everett Avenue. Police say the victim's car rolled because of the crash, and at least 1 person in that vehicle was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. SPD says the suspect's vehicle is a 2013 to 2016 Nissan Altima that likely has front-end damage. Anyone who has information is asked to call 911.
The downtown Spokane Rite Aid is closing for good on December 6th. This news comes a month after the company filed for bankruptcy. According to the company, this location is one of 154 underperforming stores that will close nationwide. This specific location is valuable to its neighborhood. It serves as the only chain convenience store in the area. The store will be closed on the weekends and have limited hours until its official closure on December 6th. We'll have one more look at weather this hour coming up right after this break.